Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. So glad you stopped by today. I did not go live today because I'm dropping off my first child at college this week. This is her freshman year. So, first kid to leave. So, it's very interesting. And I will actually, I believe, be on my flight back or just getting back when this normally goes live. So you can still watch on Facebook or on YouTube. So if you don't know me, I'm Michelle Query. I'm a health and life coach. I help moms in their late 30s, early 40s, going through menopause by using cycle syncing to improve their wellness and if needed, to get weight loss. I'm more recently started using the cycle syncing for weight loss for myself, to kind of go at a slow, consistent, easy pace. So I don't worry about feeling deprived or getting hangry, which happened a lot when I would lose weight quickly. Um, it seems that, at least for my body, losing weight more slowly tends to allow me to maintain that weight loss a little easier than in previous times when I would lose very quickly. So what is cycle syncing? I mean, it has a lot to do with your hormones. So today we're going to talk about foods that you can eat that support your hormone balance and improve your energy levels. We're often dragging through our days and we want to know how to improve our energy. So let's kind of get to it. Let's talk about the top foods that help you to feel, vibrant and empowered in your day. So, our bodies are incredible ecosystems that are very influenced by our hormones. So, to keep things in harmony, we want to focus on giving our bodies nourishing foods that work with our natural rhythms. So, here are some top foods that can make a difference. So, and believe me, I'm sure you've heard these before, right? But you just want to go through it again and understand what is going to help your body. And it's an add. Add these things in, not subtract something else. Add these things in. And as you add other things in, like these foods that help with your hormones, you start to eat less of the things that cause problems with your body, with your hormones. So start to add in first. And as you add in, you'll eat less of the things that are not as good. Okay. So first, leafy greens. Greens are nature's multivitamin. So they have vitamins A, C, K, minerals, iron, calcium. They support your liver in detoxifying. That's a key thing, right? Because if your hormones are used, right, or you have too much in your body at the time, it goes through the liver. And if you don't have good support for your liver to remove the hormones, then it'll maybe go through one part of the process for removal, but not the full process. And then there'll be like estradiols that continue to flow throughout your body, waiting for the liver to free up to finish the process so they can be removed. But in that process, they can be harming your body, potentially causing cells to go towards a more cancerous state. Okay. Leafy greens also provide fiber, which aids in digestion and supports your gut health. So leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens. Again, these do have vitamin K, right? So if you are on medications that are impacted by certain vitamins, then you always want to talk to your doctor about how changing what you're eating will impact the whatever prescription drugs you are taking. And if you need to discuss that further with your doctor or your healthcare provider so that you understand how you may need to change things. Next, the next thing is healthy fats, right? Fats are not the enemy. So I mean, just avocados, that's a healthy fat. Nuts, like almonds, walnuts, seeds, chia, flax. When you're looking at healthy fats, they provide essential fatty acids that your body needs to produce hormones. So I mean, just understanding that when you get those, that your body uses those to give you the hormones you need. And a lot of times when we're not eating things like these essential fatty acids, then we're actually end up not creating as much of the hormone that we need. So something to think about. Fats also help keep you feeling satisfied, and help with maintaining a steady energy level. Next is omega-3 rich foods. So again, talking about fatty acids, right? The omega-3 fatty acids are found in fatty fish. There's some plant-based sources, but these things reduce inflammation. They support your hormone balance and your heart health. They can also enhance cognitive function, help you stay focused, and keep you energized throughout the day. Some examples are salmon, chia seeds, flax seeds, all excellent sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Also mackerel, sardines, right? Any kind of fatty fish. Again, with fish, you want to kind of look at where is it coming from, because you want to make sure that you're not getting additional toxins from it. So where's it farmed at, or where did it get pulled out of the ocean, and what's the potential that it's going to have something like mercury in it, and how much. So just look for that with fish. Do not use that to say, no, I will never eat fish, right? Just ensure that you're having some fatty fish to get in that omega-3 fatty acids, or again, you can go to the seeds like chia seeds, flax seeds, to get that as well. Fourth is berries. Berries are packed with antioxidants and vitamins that help combat oxidative stress and support your immune system. And they are very yummy and a satisfying way to curb sweet cravings. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. Yes, they do contain sugar. So if you're doing, like a keto diet or something like that, then you might not want to eat a lot of them, but they are one of the lower sugar fruits. So if you are doing something like keto and you're looking for a certain range of carbs for the day, then make sure you consider how many carbs are in those lower sugar fruits if you're deciding to eat those when you're trying to do something like keto. Most of the time, right? Any other time, perfectly good to have berries. And again, do not choose to not have the berries and then go and eat some kind of processed thing, right? It's always going to be better to get those antioxidants and vitamins from the berries than it is to go eat some processed keto snack. Okay, so just thinking about that, whole fresh foods are always better, and probably will not impact you quite as much. Again, if you are doing, say, keto or something that's low carb, you can always check that with your blood sugar monitors. Fifth is whole grains. So complex carbohydrates like quinoa, brown rice, whole wheat, oats, they can provide a steady release of energy because they're also rich in fiber, and that helps to stabilize blood sugar levels. So, I mean, a lot of times though, if you go and just buy like whole wheat bread from the store, it's actually been refined, and then the pieces are put back in, because what happens is when you actually break down these grains into flour, you have the flour and you have the fiber part, And then you also have the oil, the fat. And that fat will go rancid very quickly in open air, right? So because of that, that is why a lot of times when you look at something on a shelf, it's going to have that all removed. And so then it does actually still release very quickly. So just like a refined flour. So you just want to be careful about that. I tend to grind my own grains if I am eating any grains. I'm not eating a lot right now, but when you're looking at wheats, then consider, or other grains that would be put into flour, consider that you may not want the concentrated flour. You may want to make sure you're getting every part of the kernel from that grain. And also when those complex carbohydrates are kind of slowly releasing, and because of the fiber, then it helps to prevent energy crashes and mood swings. So the next food I want to talk about is fermented foods. So yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, those all nurture your gut health. They help with digestion and with nutrient absorption. And as you've probably heard, a healthy gut positively impacts your life, including your hormone balance. These foods also kind of offer probiotic effect that supports your gut's ecosystem. So, if you can, if you don't like sauerkraut, maybe you like yogurt. If you don't like kimchi, maybe you like kefir. I mean, just try each one and just kind of determine what fermented foods you actually like and would like to have as part of your day. Next is lean proteins. So proteins like lean meats, poultry, fish, plant-based sources like beans and lentils provide building blocks your body needs to produce hormones and repair. So, lean proteins provide amino acids that are needed for maintaining and building tissues, also for supporting your metabolism. So chicken breast, turkey, lean beef, tofu, lentils, like I said, beans. I mean, and don't think of so much as to, also what their carb content is, right, with beans and lentils. But I mean, just kind of look at, do I need a protein? And what is it providing for me, especially if you don't eat a lot of animal proteins. You want to be looking at those plant-based sources and understanding what they all have in them, which amino acids, so that you're getting all of the amino acids, so that you can build everything needed for your tissues. 8 is cruciferous vegetables. So broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. They all contain compounds that assist in estrogen metabolism, which helps to maintain hormone balance. Their fiber content also aids with digestion and supports gut health. So definitely good to have those as part of your eating routine. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, I know we have those a couple times a week. So just, look to those, see which ones you like most. We like to roast them. And I know a lot of people don't like some of those veggies, but I mean, get them into your diet, see what you like, see what way you want to prepare them so you like them. So there you go. 8 foods that help with your hormones and improve energy. So when you incorporate these foods into your diet lifestyle, it helps. And it's all about balance and individuality. Our bodies are unique, and what works for one person may not work for another, right? I gave you 8 different food types that help with hormone balance. Try them, experiment, and add something new to your diet. You can start with ones you already eat sometimes and add them in more, or add a new food every month and kind of switch that one out for a different one and see how that feels in your body. That's just kind of a way to kind of tell if that food is impacting you in a way that you don't want to. So if you add a bunch of all at the same time, you don't know which one's doing it if you start to have problems, right? You want to kind of add one in at a time, eat that a couple times, and see if you have any impact to your digestive system, or any impact to how you're feeling before you then switch to another new one, right? So just kind of do that process of experimentation so you understand which foods are helping you and which foods your body's not really jiving with. And if you want someone to walk through the journey with you, send me a message or email, and we can get started on helping you find what works for you, and if we're a good fit to work together. And remember, it's not about overhauling your diet overnight. Every small change you make can have a positive impact on your well-being. And I'm excited to see you back here next week. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye.